Negative perceptions among voters over the sexual misconduct allegations against Republican Roy Moore handed the Democrats a rare victory in deep red Alabama, with broad gender and racial gaps and vast shifts among typically pro-GOP groups in the state, including independents, moderates, and non-evangelical whites. On the central issue of the election, 51% of voters said the allegations against Moore were definitely or probably true, versus 44% who saw them as definitely or probably false. Those who believed Moore's accusers backed Jones by 90 to 8%. Among key groups, Democrat Doug Jones led Moore by 17 percentage points among women. Indiana exit poll results, 58 to 41%, a sharp shift from 12 and 21-point Republican margins among women in the 2012 presidential and 2008 Senate elections in the state, the last two races in which exit polls were conducted. Jones' support from women was concentrated, in particular, among women with children under 18 at home, who backed him by 66 to 32%. The Moore controversy involved his alleged advances toward young and underage women. Jones won 31% of whites, double Barack Obama's share in 2012 and nearly triple the Democratic share in the 2008 Senate race. College-educated white women and non-evangelical whites swung very sharply toward the Democrat. Blacks, a nearly unanimous group for Jones, accounted for 28% of voters, in line with their past turnout despite a more restrictive voter ID law enacted in 2014. One big shift came among political independents. 21% of voters, they favored Jones by 9 points, after voting Republican by an overwhelming 52-point margin in 2012 and by 45 points in 2008. The result came in a state that's about as solidly Republican as they come. Now President Donald Trump beat Hillary Clinton by 28 points here last year, the largest margin of victory in a presidential contest in the state since 1972 and Trump's fifth biggest win, after Wyoming, West Virginia, Oklahoma, and North Dakota. Republican Sen. Richard Shelby won re-election also by 28 points last year, and then Sen. Jeff Sessions beat the Democrat by 27 points in 2008. Sessions was unopposed in 2014. Trump, who controversially endorsed Moore, managed only a 48 to 47% approval-disapproval rating among Alabama voters. Those who strongly disapprove of the president's work in office, moreover, outnumbered strong approvers by 7 points, 40 to 33%. Jones won even as Republicans outnumbered Democrats by 6 points, 43 to 37%. Reflecting the party's built-in advantage in Alabama, more voters said they wanted the Republican Party to be in control of the Senate than the Democratic Party, 50 to 44%. At the same time, neither party is held in high regard. 46% saw the Democratic Party favorably, while 44% said the same about the GOP. Among other factors, Jones scored on enthusiasm. 75% of his voters said they strongly favored their candidate, compared with 55% of Moore's voters. Indeed, 56% of voters saw Moore unfavorably overall.